What's poppin', people? Welcome on back. Today we're talking about the Pokemon TCG Pocket, specifically another deck that you can use to farm the Venusaur event. Let's get into it. Okay, so today's deck is a little bit different than the last one. It's not as consistent either, but it's just a different way of playing if you don't really feel like using the Beatdown Fire deck, or if you don't have the cards to use. But if you want to check out that video, feel free to check it out. It's one of the last videos that I posted. But yeah, let's go over the deck today. It's a Lapras and Dragonite type deck. The good thing about this deck is that there's no EXs, so you're not going to lose 2 points immediately by some random stroke of bad luck. Let's go ahead and go over the deck list, and then we'll get into a couple games. We have 2 Lapras, 2 Dratini, 2 Dragonair, and 2 Dragonite, followed by 2 Potions, 1 X-Speed, 2 Pokeballs, 1 Red Card, 2 Professor's Research, 2 Misties, and 2 Giovannis. Now, the Misties are really only to ramp up the Lapras, so if it can do a bunch of damage up front, then that's great. If not, the Lapras is really just there to buy time and stall while you build up the Dragonite on your bench. The Dragonite will then switch in, swing in with Draco Meteor, and hopefully just kill everything within 1 or 2 turns. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into a game and let's discuss. All right, let's go ahead and hop into an expert one. Let's set it on auto and let's get into the game. Now, like I was saying at the beginning, this isn't as consistent as the last one. If you haven't seen the last video, please go check it out. That's probably the most consistent auto deck that you can run. This one definitely has a little bit more variability in its winning strategies. And the thing is that if you get a bad hand like this one, where you only start with a Dratini, actually, we have Pokeball and we have Professor's Research. It's not that bad. We do get both Dratinis off rip. Hopefully we draw something nice with Research, maybe a Dragonair or a... Okay, we got at least a Dragonair and we got a Lapras, which is good. Next turn, we'll be able to Misty that as well as evolve the Dratini if we want to. But the reason I like this one so much is that it's not as favorable for the opponents, right? The last one, you lose them on, there's a lot of EXs. You have Arcanine EX, you have Moltres EX. Basically, you lose one of those, you're riding on the edge of a loss. This one is a little bit different because they're not running any EXs, so they have to knock out 3 Pokemon, and by the time they've knocked out 2 individual Pokemon, you pretty much have a Dragonite set up, unless you're really unlucky. There is a couple of times where I've played this where you get completely locked out of water energy. That's probably the most frustrating thing about this deck, is that you use and require 2 different energy sources to use Dragonite. But other than that, it seems fairly consistent. The Lapras is really there just to tank hits. It's not really going to do anything else. It can, if you get lucky enough with a Misty, it can be like a big source of damage, but it isn't the main focus. Hopefully the Dragonair here can live for a little bit longer. Can I draw into anything? Okay, maybe we lose this first Dragonair. Please don't attach an energy. Okay, good. I was gonna say, please don't attach an energy to the top one. They're just gonna bait out the Dragonair for the damage while we build up the bench. Hopefully we get another water energy, because if not, we're kind of screwed. But this is a good thing. It kind of sucks that we're losing a Dragonair this early, but like I said, it's all buffer time. You really just need to build up 1 Dragonite. Once you build up the 1 Dragonite... Oh, why would they go into the Dragonair? Why would they do that? Why would they go into the Dragonair? I would love if you would retreat. Okay, we do draw a Dragonite. Okay. Okay. I don't know how that's gonna go, but hopefully it'll be all right. They don't have Venusaur set up. That's a good thing. I'm not too concerned. This Lilligant is going to do less damage than the Kangaskhan would. So hopefully within the next 2 turns, we can... Are we going to have a water energy? We don't have a water energy. Okay, we're about to get screwed. We're about to get screwed over like I thought we would. Okay, this is the downside. This is the downside. Let's see if there's some sheer chance of dumb luck. Are we going to get water next turn? No, we're getting electric again. Oh my god. What? Please retreat. Please retreat. For the love of God, please retreat. You don't retreat. Oh my god. Wait, this is really bad. This is actually really bad. If we can somehow come back from this, though, that's really good for us. Now, the great thing, please retreat. Please retreat. Okay, we got a heads. We got a heads. We got a heads. Okay, so there's 3... Please retreat. Thank you. Okay. So, do we have a water? We do have a water energy coming up next. All right, we're still in this. We're still in this. This is a good example of what this deck can do. Please go into the other Lapras. Why? Why? Oh my god, why? Oh, I shouldn't record on an empty stomach because I just feel sick. Oh my god. All right, maybe there's still some sort of very, very slight chance that we pull this off. Maybe they did that intentionally because now we can deal 90 damage. I mean, the AI is very, very weird sometimes, but I mean, I guess I'm okay with that if this ends up playing out in our favor. I guess it just shows variability of how the game can go, but that is so stupid on the behalf of the AI. Why would you let the Dragonite fall when there was a Lapras right there that could tank the hit? That, it like actually kind of baffles me that that's what happened. We are going to be able to take out the Lilligant here because we have Giovanni. So you know what? Maybe we come out on top. Maybe we come out on top. I mean, there's the only way they don't. We just win. Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we just win. So I guess the AI did the right thing, quote unquote. But definitely not the intention of the deck. I will say that is not how it typically goes, but I will take it because they're gonna land it, deal 60 damage. That's cool. I'll go down to 30 on this next turn. I'll use another Giovanni and deal 100 damage. Now, if it doesn't use Giovanni, this game is out to get me for no reason. Okay, cool. So that'll do that. That'll wrap up this game. And I guess Lapras is the MVP of this one. I've tested this deck for a week and Lapras has never been the main source of damage. So that was kind of interesting that was how this first game played out. Let's hop into another one. All right, well, that was really awkward. You guys didn't see any of that, but I just started a game and I wasn't recording and it was like the perfect opening hand. So let's hope we get that again. Game 2. I guess that's what I get for stopping the recording at all. My computer's been really weird though, so I want to do shorter video files so that stuff doesn't corrupt or get all laggy or something. That was the only reason I did that, and now I regret doing that because this is not as good of a hand as we had in the initial game. The game that we just had, the one that you guys didn't see any of, opening hand was 2 Dratinis, a Dragonair, a Professor's Research, and a Dragonite. And then on the Professor's Research, we pulled the other Dragonite, I think, and a Lapras as well, or a Misty, excuse me. It was such a good hand, and I was so upset. I had a good commentary, too. That's so unfortunate. I guess that's what I get for stopping the recording in between each game to try to preserve my computer, that's like on the fritz right now for whatever reason. But let's just get into the game. We have a Dragonair, 90 HP, 2 energies already attached to it. We do have a water coming up next. We can just evolve it into Dragonite, eat a couple of hits, and then we're already set up, essentially. So hopefully... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's not good. That's not good at all. That is no bueno. We are gonna Professor's Research. We do get a Lapras. I really hope that the AI decides to retreat. I really hope that the AI decides to retreat here, because I would like my Dragonite to not be super close to dying immediately. Oh, so you're just not gonna evolve it, leave it out in the open, and the Kangaskhan will hopefully just not get... Okay, cool. And maybe the AI just knows that the opponent's not gonna... That's the one thing that I've noticed. Not last event. This event specifically. The AI seems to make plays that don't make any sense, but then play out in our favor. Like, it doesn't make sense to keep Dragonair in when it will die to a Kangaskhan if it lands heads twice. You know what I mean? It chose to keep it in, and the Kangaskhan only rolled 1 heads. It makes me kind of believe that the AI is basing it off of stuff that hasn't happened yet, but they know that because they're both AI. I don't know. It feels weird. It feels like the AI makes dumb plays and then doesn't get punished for it. It's weird, but I will take it, I guess. I'm still really pissed about that last recording getting botched just because it wasn't even a recording because I forgot to hit the button. But I literally just had to double check because I thought I did it again. But there we go. That was a nice, easy, quick win. Nice. Let's get to a third game, and hopefully I'll record it this time. Okay, I hit the record button. We're not gonna not record this game. I really wish I didn't have to just stop the recordings in between, but in one of my recording sessions that I tried to do for the last video that I posted, I got through like the very first game, and then I had a second game for that video, but halfway through the video, the software that mirrors my iPad to my screen and my face cam as well, it started to like drop frames, and it ruined the entire game. So I just scratched that one, and I kept the first one in. So I'm really trying to avoid that from happening in the future. So I'm doing like brief recordings. It's unfortunate, but I don't know what's wrong with my PC right now, and I can't really afford to get a new one. So I'm just talking at this point. Let's see about this game state. We have 2 Dratinis, 2 Dragonairs, and a Dragonite, and a Professor's Research, and we're not getting screwed with the wrong kind of energies. We have a Misty and 2 Laprases as well. This is really good. This is really good for us right now. Okay, so hopefully it'll just continue, and this will be another showcase of how quickly this can win. Let's just see what happens here. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying. This deck is fairly consistent. It's I would say it's a step down in terms of consistency from the other deck, which is very consistent. It was really funny. My friend Chase Seabad, if you guys are in the Pokemon community, you've probably heard of him. Great guy. He texts me and he goes, brother man, what's that farming deck what's that farming deck for the Venusaur event? And I was like, it's this. And I sent it to him, and he goes, like, my goat, 5 for 5. It's just, I love it. So shout out to you, Chase. You made my day. But yeah, I love that first deck. That first deck we posted a video on. It's really successful with farming this event. This deck is just equally as consistent and maybe easier for you guys to use if you don't have access to that many EXs. It's also less detrimental because there aren't as many EXs. And it is fairly consistent. I mean, like I said, we're about to get into what, turn 7 or something like that? What is this going to be? Turn 9. Okay, so a little bit later than turn 7, but we're going to attach the last energy here. Drop a Giovanni, I assume. Wow, you didn't use Giovanni? Okay. I mean, that's fine. You're weakening the board. We aren't gonna die. The only thing that we die to here is Kangaskhan. And if we die to Kangaskhan here, I be very upset. I do be quite upsetty spaghetti. Please go into Petalil. Oh, Kangaskhan, please don't get double heads. Please don't get double heads. Thank you. Okay. We are 1 point ahead. This is good for us. Can we draw a potion? Wow! Let's go ahead and heal up a little bit. That way we don't die to just 1 coin flip. And then we'll go for the Draco Meteor, and hopefully we just get lucky enough to where it hits Kangaskhan and Petalil. Oh, no. Oh, but we did enough to kill the Lilligant anyway. Okay, cool. So we won. That's just the way the deck works. I mean, that's just the way Dragonite works in general, but it's really good for this deck because typically they'll have like 1 Venusaur on the board, and then everything else is relatively weak. So even if Venusaur is the active Pokemon, get in with a Draco Meteor, you'll kill everything else. Hopefully, if your RNG is good enough. But I think that'll do it for this video. All right, that's it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of the deck. If it works for you, I'd be more than happy to hear about it. And if you have anything that you want to critique or change about it, then let me know in the comments down below. Like if you do, sub if you're new, but I'm out. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.